Hey YouTube, Gundam here. Look at this result. That's very obviously the mutant. Steel wall. I did 337 damage to a T-54E1, 354 damage to a T-69, 902 damage to an IS and I killed him, 510 damage to a T-29 and I killed him, 285 damage to a Tiger P, 92% hit rate, damage dealt 2,388, 11 out of 12 shots hit. Team score, I got 2 kills and a steel wall. We only lost 4 tanks, AMX 5100, T-29, T-29 and AMX 1390. Look at this. Shots fired 12, direct hits 11, penetrations 9, I bounced off that T-54E1. Damage 2,388, hits received 11, penetrations 2, splash damage 0, non-penetration 9, potential damage received 3,640. The thing only has 1,500 hit points. You can see right there. Enemies spotted 0, enemies damaged 5, enemies destroyed 2, damage upon your spotting 121. I traveled a kilometer. So, they penetrated me 2 times. Okay. But the repairs was only 573. I got over 4,000 experience and 67,000 credits in profit. It was a almost 80,000 credit game. 67,000 for that because the ammo's so expensive. But how come it only cost 573 for the repairs? Because all they did to this tank was damage a track. They didn't even blow it off, they just damaged it. And all they did was damage my gun. They didn't even knock out the gun. I used a repair kit on the gun. I let the track stay there, damaged. They did 0 points in damage to me. 0 hit points in damage. And potential damage was 3640. That is 640 hit points above twice my health. Okay? They did more than twice damage in potential damage. They were even bouncing off the lower glacis. This is actually a really good tank once you learn how to drive. I'm still not very good in it. But that was epic. The only damage I took was a damaged gun and damaged tracks. They didn't blow off the tracks. They didn't blow out the gun. I used a repair kit on the gun because I don't want to have that. And I got 2 kills, an IS and a T-29. To their credit, though, those guys actually knew what they were doing. Oh yeah, and one of those hits was from an ally that shot me in the rear. The round came in about here, but because of that angle, it bounced. So yeah, I was just looking at this thing. I took a couple screenshots. Hit. They're all hitting around here, and then a couple of shots on the gun mantle. This is actually a really well armored tank from the front. But remember, it's only 44 millimeters at the side, and those are big sides. The rear is even less. 89 millimeters at the side of the turret. So anywhere at the side of this thing, as long as you have 100 millimeters of penetration, you're going right through it. Even tier 3 light tanks can get through the side of this tank. They have like 50 millimeters of penetration. So yeah, not very well armored from the side or the rear, but in a game like that. Look at this. GW Panther, a T-30. Right there, T-30. It's very obviously a tier 9 game just because of that T-30. Yet he did less than half the damage that I did. I got stuck into it on Severogorsk, and I was on the southern team's spawn. I went to the left side, then went up. Bouncy tank from the front. Yeah, 191 millimeters of armor, it doesn't sound like much, but there's an enemy T-29 shooting at me. Its gun has 198 millimeters of penetration. Angle your armor. The other guy was an IS. Those are the two main guys that shot at me. I don't have the big gun on the IS, but I think he was using this. 175 millimeters penetration. 175, 175, 175, and then less. So the IS is never going to penetrate you from the front. A T-29 can, but only if you don't angle your armor. Angle your armor. I'm out of here, people, but that was awesome.